music, it has a movie, it has all the different games, and it has a webtoon, and it has okay. So that's what exactly we're talking about. It's KOK. It has many different contents, digital contents. There's all in one market, which is a platform market. And then once you just join, which is KOK program, and then you just gonna be like, you can just use any other contents, and you don't need to have a certain membership, and you can just join this, the KOK community, plus the centralized finance, which is DeFi. So most of the people, they're really satisfied about the DeFi. The main reason why our company, which is a very first beginner, means that decentralized finance, we started it first in the world. And then there is a greatest technology we have, which is a blockchain system, and plus the AI, which is a artificial intelligence, that system, the AI, which is it runs about the blockchain digital content platform. And then, as you see there, which is some drama, entertainment, game, webtoon, and plus the shopping too. Right now, which is some, like in the South Korea, they're using, which is shopping, that content, whenever they just see the certain goods, certain products they found, and then they just click on there and came in here today, and everybody learn about how to manage about the digital asset, and they can just make a more earn, which is a more profit from each different contents. So right here, which is a hybrid platform, which means hybrid platforms, anything we can just hook up onto this platform too. As you guys know about the Netflix or Google and Yahoo's or whatever that is, it's very limited, the limited contents they have. But our platform, as you guys know about it, anything you can do, which is shopping, webtoons, whatever that is, you can, if you want to do that in here, and then basically, you can have that finance system too, which is a digital, decentralized finance here, so you can just make a profits too. So as you see there's a contents, which is a Korean, the typical Korean, or especially Chinese people, they love to play about the poker. There is Texas, some. I just forgot about the name of the play. So anyway, there's the J88 poker, and the Hotel King, and 2048, and PK Master, which is a soccer game. And there's more and more. Even the game, nowadays, people, they try to make more money. And then, as you guys know about it, when you're just shopping around, maybe when you just having a research about any other game to making some money. Yeah, in the internet, in the Google or some other the platform, they just recommend the certain game you can play it and making money at the same time. So there is a Hotel King game that we have, and there is a PK Master, which is once you just make the goal in, and then they can just give you a certain KOK for you. And the shopping, yeah, as I just told you, which is this is for some Asian and South Korea, they have this service, but sooner or later it'll change to global, and then maybe in the futures our KOK shopping it'll beat up, which is Amazon.com sooner or later. And also right here, which is the main features of wallet, this is a main, mainly many people, they just love it and they like it and they do, study, about a lot of things about the decentralized finance, which is the name that I just put from the newspaper, which is the Digital Asset Custody Service. Digital Asset Custody Service. That means in a certain amount, which is your digital asset, you can leave it, which is just like a deposit, your digital asset in the escrow account of the KOK Foundation. Then you can just leave that for about 4 years. Then that, you can get a certain, the limited, the interest, the monthly interest you can get. And then you can just use the KOK or to use the content, or you can just making like a more money and to deposit again and make it bigger money for the future. Anything you can do. So that's why in the wallet you can see.
Hello.
Anyway, as you see here, which is a wallet section, you can put your own digital asset, which is a Bitcoin or Ethereum. Then US Tethers, all the different digital assets that you can, the exchange from some exchange bank. Then you can deposit into a KOK account, and once you just deposit on there, and then there's a certain the interest rate of return, you can get that back for about the 4 years. That's why we just are saying that the 4 years term, which is a DeFi program, that's what he called, which is the digital asset, the custody service. That's what he called. So yeah, which means that digital asset custody service, which is professionally we can just say that, which is our cryptocurrency, they can use it. So the name we just call mining equals, which means digital asset custody service. And then the one of money that you can deposit it, which is in the KOK escrow account, that means, which means we call the staking. Another word is saying that, which is deposit. So we deposit a certain amount of money, and you get that back, which is a certain the rate of a return. So many people, when I just explain about like this, and about like 7 to 8 people out of 10, they ask me, how come they just give me a lot of money for this? Like, for example, it's like a $300 to $1,499. It's monthly is 3%, and then year-wise, it's going to be like 36%. And also the 5% we can get, because it's starting from like a $1,500 to $9,999, which is a monthly 5%. That year-wise, it's going to be like a 60%. And also, the rate is, which is after $10,000, any money after $10,000, that's going to be like monthly 7%, and year-wise, which is 84%. That's crazy. So maybe you guys just like, the Ponge scammer or something. But I'm the one. I'm not a which is KOK Foundation employees, and I'm not a like stockholders and anything. Right now, just like you guys, which means that exactly what I can just find out is the business model, which is a profit model, that I received this information from the KOK Foundation. Here's the thing. which is the KOK. It has a four different big company. They have a partnership together. It's two different company, which is game company, the mobile game company, and then they make a lot of money. You know, even even if those companies, they don't do the KOK Foundation, they still can make a lot of money because every single years, the one small company, which is a game company, the name which is Netcur. The Netcur, which is a CEO, which is a Songjun Park, he owns it, and he making money every single years, which is a 7 to 8 billions every years from the one game, which is done. And also, there's a large company, which is Nexon. The Nexon company, they own the Super AC company. The Super AC company, they do have a really famous, the game, the name, which is a Magia. The Magia game, which is from the game, which is every single year, they making like $14 billion, which is from the one game. And who owns it? Super AC. And Super AC, who owns it? Which is a Nexon company. Everybody know about it, which is a Nexon company, which is a really, really large company. Even you just try to find that Nexon company from the Google, you can just type it in, which is NEXON. There is a NASDAQ stock prices and everything you can see, and the company size and everything. It's a really big company, and what they do? They do the global business too. Also, the Netcur company, they do have a same, which is the global business. So that's the main reason. They don't need the money, but they need to do the business together, because today, which is a platform businesses, that should be kind of like a trend of the business owner. They do have their own, but they just have their the each different these are contents, and then that even though that content, which is the number one content they have, which is their major businesses, they put that in this platform, and they try to make more money, and then they try to grow more fast. So that's why each different content they try to set up, which is a business profit models from this content only about the 45%. And also, when you probably our frontiers, you guys already knew about that. When you just try to get into our the phone, when it just started it, which is our app started it, you could see the first page, which is a feed. There's a feed, which is advertisement. You could see it. There's many different, like a large company who does the global business. The big company, they ask and request about the advertisement. So, for example, it's like a Nike or Ford, Range Rover or Burberry or Gillette, or there's many different big company. They request, which is their advertisement in a banner or something. So from that profit, which is 35%. And also the shopping right now is the profit range only about the 15%, because that, which is they did not start it, which is global yet. But if they just start the global, it's gonna be awesome. And also we joined this program, which is DeFi, which is a digital asset customer custody service. From this program, they only just take, which is a profit range, is 5% only. In here, this one right here, actually sooner or later, we're gonna have that like a KOK debit card sooner or later. In that case, it's our card, KOK debit card, and once we have it, we can use that debit card from any other ATM machine. So even that is, the KOK Foundation, they still only thing, which is a 5% the profit they wanted to take from this. That 5% means probably you guys already have experienced, because when you try to once you just receive the KOK from the this decentralized finance, certain the interest rate that you received it, which is a KOK. So the KOK, to get the KOK token, you cannot modify any other stuff from the phone, which is there's an only way you need to deposit, which is your own asset, digital asset. Then you can just receive the KOK. That's the only way. So that, which is a KOK, you receive the KOK. Then if you want to redeposit it, and then you have to exchange with Bitcoin or Ethereum, which is other digital assets. So that's what it is. Once you try to exchange it, there is a service fee about 2%. And then if you want to, you need to exchange from the wallet first. Then you can just transfer your certain amount. Then a certain amount to your Coinbase, whatever. And then in that case, it's that kind of transaction, which is transfer. There's a service fee about like 3%. So 2% plus the 3%, which is exchange, transfer, exchange and transfer. Each difference in an action, 2% or 3%, the maximum about 5%. That means, which is the KOK Foundation, the company, they just take that kind of 5% from the service, which is a service fee. This portion, any other bank, any other different digital finance company, they have the same thing. Well, some company maybe just to charge more and more, but those kind of company, which is like a digital coin multi-marketing service, because the reason why they always saying, which is a high return all the time. And most of the company, they just say, oh, no risk. But our company, there is the risk in there, but it's not like no risk. It's a low risk, which means it's not a risk as in anything, but there's a cancellation fee. If you want to cancel, then cancel. But there is within 30 days, if you just cancel, company charge of a 5% cancellation fee, and then 95% that your principal initial deposit money, company just give that back to you. And then in the 60 days, there's a 3%. And then after 60 days, any day, if you want to request about terminate and cancel it, which means 1%, the company they just taking, which is a cancellation fee, 99% of your principal initial deposit, they just give it back to you. So right here, which is the Pro Major Coin, which is the KOK, it's not a coin yet, which is still, the KOK token. But to get the token, you need to think about it, which is the KOK token, it has a more. If we just are saying that, which is officially when we just are saying that, like a KOK coin, the way you can just you only can get, which is a regular cash value only. But the KOK token, that means, which is you can get two different benefits, which is a major benefit, which is a regular cash value from the major coin, which is that regular cash value, and also the benefit, which is a KOK token. That means it's like the tokenized stock, which is you can get like a digital stock benefit, which is a cash benefit. So nowadays, the say, which is a tokenized stock, and people just saying, what the hell is a tokenized stock? I never heard of it. Especially like a regular investor, which is a stock investor, they don't even know what the hell is this, but we can just simply explain to them, which is like this, which is tokenized stock. There's a many different company, which is especially like a big company, they will start, which is their regular analog stock to changing, which is the digital stock. And then they just hooked up together. And also the benefit, they can just share together automatically too. So right there, which is Amazon, Pfizer, and then Facebook, Tesla, Alibaba, which is Netflix and Apple's. Everybody like a big company, they designed it. They just developing their own digital stock, just like a KOK. Yeah. So that's the trend. Many people, especially like analogs of the stock player, which is a playground exchange, which is a digital playground, they can't even play how to do it. They're supposed to learn. They're supposed to, to find out, the phone number who do a person who do the KOK, and they have to ask them about it, and they have to buy them, lunch and dinners every day. It's about 250 coins. Who does do like exchanging it, which is trading it together. But you know what? Which is KOK, they have focus. They targeted. Right now there is 50 major different coin on there. There's number one major coin, which is a Bitcoin, BTC, and number two, which is second ranked, which is a major coin, which is Ethereum. Our company, we targeted it, which is a second rank, Ethereum. That's the main reason our KOK token, which is the protocol, it's just the same as Ethereum, which is ERC21. Just give you more information, just like this, which is Ethereum. Based on that, which is our company, it targeted, which is a second ranked, which is just like Ethereum. How much is Ethereum today? Probably some people knows about it. It's all of a sudden the prices jumped. Now their price is like $1,500 at least. The other day, which is a couple of weeks ago, it went up, which is like $2,000 or more. You can get, which is KOK stock. You have to participate, which is KOK platform. Have to be a frontiers first. Okay, so that's exactly what I was just saying that, which is the KOK token. It has a two different benefit you can get. So that is good for you guys. And also the solid business model. Some the typical like ICO business, which is a token multi-level business. Their problem is, number one, typically, that kind of business, it doesn't have a good business projects. They just run the number on the phone. Number two, problem, even you earn a certain money of it, you cannot withdraw the money right away or quite a while. Or some people just saying that, the money, that you deposited, which is mining it, and then you cannot even take it back. Even if you try to cancel your account, cannot. You have to wait about the certain years. Global referral fee, and also the value fixed program, which means they want a platform. In the platform, that the KOK token prices went up, but never dropped down. And also, even the trading market has fluctuate the prices, which is KOK on the market. It does not affect in the platform, it's giving you solid prices, which is a valid fixed program. And also, usually, like platform prices, when you just compare with the platform and the trading market, usually there's a difference about at least 30% the trading benefit you can get on the market. We're not like typical the coin multi-level companies and anything like that. And basically, our company, which is not the multi-level, which is like a standard network marketing business profit model we have. Our KOK to any people, the first we can get, which is 100% that, referral fee, you can get it. And then you can just, the simple, the system that you can just put it in your business and you can just grow automatically. Not that too long, only about like, when I just, sit down and just think about like how to become, the 3-star level 3-star, how to get the fast, I'll just calculate it. And when I just calculate, which is exactly how many people that I need down under my partner, which is I need 70 partners, 70 people that I need to become a level 3. They have to, whatever they just say, they educate first, and they have to have the good knowledge of it, and then the knowledge is you have to share with the partners together, and then you can just move around and move together. Yeah, and then you can just share the profit together. You can just talk to many people, share the information, and share this good opportunity, and then join the business and grow together. So deposit, which is a mining and use. So which is a protocol businesses, which is you can just have your own account, and that you use, which is like a deposit, which is a restaking, or you can just having your money, like a withdraw the money from the KOK to your bank, and then once you just redeposit, which is restaking it, and then the 1-year mining limit, which is your principal amount, the limit, it will just increase it. At the same time, your interest to the rate of return, that limitation, it will just go up too. And then basically, which is your asset, your digital asset will just go up, and then you can just having a more interest rate, and it just recirculate all the time. If you want to withdraw the money, which is your earning income, you can do that too. And then you can just save some more KOK stock in the futures. Yeah, you can get some more benefits too. So that's what exactly, which is our KOK token protocol economy is. So just telling you about the compensation structures again, starting from which is $300. But one thing you guys have to remember, even you just want to start, which is $100, yes, you can do that. But to get the benefits from the Frontiers benefit, it has to be starting from like $300. Somebody just deposit $100. What they have? Yeah, they do have a benefit. What kind of benefit is? Yeah, they participate in the KOK, so they can use the digital content. The basic amount, which is a $100 deposit, maybe they can just put some extra amount, and then they can use that a certain amount from the wallet for their favorite digital content, which is $300. So $300 to $1,499, you can get it, which is a 3%, which is a monthly rate of return. So that will be year-wise, it'll be like 36%. And then $1,500 to $9,999, the monthly rate of return, which is 5%, and that year-wise is going to be 60%. And then over, which is $10,000, any money after 10,000. It's going to be 7%, which is monthly, and then it's going to be like year-wise, it's going to be 84%. As I told you, which is a low risk, that 5-3-1, which is 5%, 3%, 1%. If you guys just think this is a risk, yes, which is a very, very micro size, like a low risk. So here's the thing, the mining, which means if you just deposit every single day, that you can get, which is compounded interest. So that interest, if you really want to get the compound interest, what you need to do, every day you need to redeposit it, which is restaking it. So the $300, which is 3%, but once you just reach about, $1,500, then right after the next day, which is, it's not like 3% anymore. It's going to be calculated, which is starting from monthly 5%. So somebody just saying, oh, I just started, deposit, which is $300, only the 3%. So yeah, it's going to be forever. No, hell no. It's going to be, once you just, reaches about $1,500, then interest rate, it'll go up too. And then deposit and getting bigger and bigger. That's like a small snowball, right? So, $1,500 is going to be like a $3,000 or $6,000. And once you just reach and over, like a $10,000, then you can what? You can have your monthly interest rate, that'll be 7%. And then year-wise, it's going to be 84%. It'll change it. Or some people, who has a certain money, they saving money, which is about $10,000. And then that $10,000, they just keep deposit. Year-wise, you can just make like $70,000. So $70,000 for 4 years, you can make like what? $280,000. Think about it. There's no business, no this kind of business like a $10,000. My the business money to make like a $280,000 in 4 years. There's no other good businesses like that. Which is start from $10,000. That's not bad, right? And also, somebody just saying, oh yeah, I have about like $100,000. Then what am I going to say? Yeah, as you see here on the screen, there's a VIP account, which is a $100,000 account. And then, you can get, which is exactly 7%. So monthly, you can get like a $7,000 a month, every month. And then the KOK, they divide it, which is like giving you the interest rate divided by 30 days. So every single day, once you have $100,000 account, which is a VIP account, every day you can get the rate of interest. That would be like $233.33 every day, right? And the one screen on the business the presentation material, the VIP account, that'll be somebody else. Let's see. So right there, which is a VIP, $100,000, and then ROR. And then he talked to many people again, which is the referral fee he can get. Every single day, he have that the money, which is $1,894.45. And then there's a level profit, which is it seems like he's a 3-star or 4-star, but he can get the level profits, which is $7,893.20. And the one his principal money, which is the current exchange, that asset, wow, it's like a $517,944. It seemed like he just start with the $100,000, which is VIP account, and he made it so far. That's what it is. Giving them more opportunity. To have the more the the earning income, and it has a many different the business and profit source, which is KOK giving you that. Referral fee, which is a reward program, and then also if you want to make more money from the game, yeah, you can just play a certain game, and you can just make more profits of it. Okay, so our KOK, you have to guys remember, which is it's not only for this, right? So everybody knew there's a more big challenges, which is biggest opportunity that over the couple of years, about a couple of years, you can get, which is our platform prices, it keep going up, and eventually once the coin, the token mainnet, the mainnet system, when its system development is done, then you can make more money. At least right now it's 50 cents per KOK, but it's gonna be a jump. It's like at least 5 times or 7 times, something about 4 years. That's the main reason, which means this is it. As you see here, which is a KOK, the cash value, it'll just go up. The DN, which is a minimum value, it starts about like $100 per each KOK. Another word, when we just are saying that, which is one digital stock, like one KOK, the cash value, it'll be start from the minimum $100 in the future. When it happened, which is 4 years. Is the market prices. I told you that at this time, even if this time, the KOK platform price is 50 cents, but the cash value, which is on the market right now, at least 30-35% of the market that we schedule transfer the money, a certain amount of money, to our local bank account. So that's the main reason you guys have to be like 3-star, level 3. You can just have your more money, like a redeposit it, or have some more money, the extra deposited, make that your own account, VIP account, like $100,000 account. And you can have that a certain benefit, which is a trading benefit. In the future, it's $100 minimum. You must have account from the market, and you must have the authority to get like a trading benefit from the market. Our KOK business, see what kind of business is, what the exact KOK, and staking, which is a deposit of some amount of your, the cash from the cash we can just exchange with the other digital asset. And then again, just having, which is a digital the asset custody service, and then you can just get a certain more earning money, which is your interest rate, the rate of return, depending on how much money you can just deposit. You get that automatically because you register about the certain program, the name we call, which is a digital asset custody service.